Hey, just some quick reminders before we start the class. Alignment is key. Make sure you have the correct alignment in the poses. It's not about trying to have the perfect shape. Engagement is always important. Make sure you're engaging the correct parts of your bodies in the poses. Be aware of your breath. Be aware of the practice. Always be aware of your breath. Inhale and exhale through the nose if you are able to. Once you see you are daydreaming, come back just to the mat in the practice. And 4, have fun, be safe, and enjoy the practice. Let's begin. Namaste. Welcome back to Find Your Serenity Online. I'm Nigel, and today we're just going to jump right into it. Today I want to have a focus on using props. So today is going to be a different flow. You might not just flow into the poses how we usually do. Today's props, we're going to focus on the wall and our yoga blocks. So if you have these two things next to you, please grab them. If you don't, you can still watch or try to do along. Definitely do please take your time, and let's get right into it. So before we begin, we're just going to start with some sun salutations. Sun salutation A. We're going to come to the top of our mat. We're going to inhale, bring our hands into Namaste, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down to our forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, jump or step back into your chaturanga. Inhale, look up into your cobra. Exhale into our downward dog. Jump or step between your hands. Inhale, come back into your forward fold. Exhale, down. Sorry, that was your half forward fold. Exhale into our forward fold. And inhale, slowly come up, vertebrae by vertebrae, into our Tadasana mountain pose. And exhale, arms down. I'm gonna jump right into it. If you are next to the wall, please be aware and cautious to not bump into it. So if you need to be on that side of your mat, go ahead. I would love to start over there, but I already started here, so I'm just gonna continue being aware to the wall. Inhale, hands into prayer position, Namaskar. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, jump or step back into your Exhale, come down into your forward fold. Inhale into your half forward fold. Exhale, come down, jump or step back into your chaturanga. Inhale, come into your cobra. Exhale into your downward dog. Jump or step between your hands. Inhale, come into your half forward fold. And exhale down to your forward fold. And once again, inhale, come up slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, into your Tadasana. And exhale, arms down. I'm gonna get right into our last one. Inhale, arms up. Breathe regularly and hold. 1 ohm, 2 ohm, 3 ohm, 4 ohm, 5 ohm. Exhale, come down into your forward fold. Inhale, come up into your half forward fold. Breathe regularly. Exhale, jump or step back into your chaturanga. Same thing, hold. Breathe regularly. your inhale, come up into your cobra. Breathe regularly. Exhale, come into your downward dog. Breathe regularly. Jump or step between your hands. Come into your forward fold on the inhale. On your exhale, come down into your forward fold. Breathe regularly. And on your inhale, come up slowly and surely. And breathe regularly. And exhale down. Relax, shake it out. How you feeling? Good? All right, as usual, sun salutations to help warm up the body. Even though I said I want to focus on the props today, like the wall and the yoga blocks. I am two things before we start. I am going to try to keep this class shorter than others. I know some of the classes have been around 40 plus minutes, so try to make this one a little shorter and faster without rushing the class. And also, I did not have a lesson plan for this class and the next. I'm trying to adapt on the fly. So for these two classes, just bear with me. I'm trying to work on being able to flow on the spot. So this flow will be something that I'm doing, I guess, live and creative at the same time. So please bear with me. But we're just going to get right into it. So I'm going to ask you to grab your yoga blocks. So why do we use props? We use props because multiple reasons. Maybe you see that you're in a pose and you're not getting much further flexibility wise or even strength. You use props to help you hold the position longer. Maybe there's a position you can't even get into. Yoga blocks can help you get into that position and can help improve your strength and your flexibility if you come to learn to respect and use them. Only reason I say it like that is because I used to never respect using props. I always felt like I had to do it on my own. Why do I need to use props to help me get better? Once I started using yoga blocks, my practice exceeded to levels that I can't comprehend because I use yoga blocks. Could be thinking I'm over exaggerating, but no. You need props to help you hold poses that you're not going to be able to hold for a very long time. So today we're going to start with placing our yoga blocks directly in front of us. You come anywhere that's comfortable on your mat today. I'm not going to be going too hard on where you have to be because we are working with both the wall and the yoga blocks. And place our yoga blocks directly in front of us. Make sure you have space in front of you so you're not directly in front of the wall if you are facing the wall. And we're going to step onto our blocks after placing them directly next to each other in front of us. And then we're just going to inhale, come up. Oops, sorry, got another wall there. Inhale, come up. And slowly take your time. Make sure you have your balance because you might not be used to this. You're going to exhale, come down, and try to touch the floor however low you go. So if you're only touching your shins, that's okay for today. But we're just definitely going to have a goal of just being able to get to our toes and just holding and touching the block. And just breathe regularly. So as you're doing this, the reason why we're doing this is because we're giving our arms a longer way to stretch down to since we're making ourselves taller. So this is also helping us extend and work our hamstrings a lot more. So you should feel a nice little stretch as you're doing a regular forward fold on these yoga blocks. But you should feel a more intense stretch along your hamstrings and the back of your legs. And the same thing for your arms. If you are engaging them with your head down, you should feel an engagement on your arms. And if you are able to put your hands on the floor, that is great. Just hold it there. That's what our aim is, to get to and be able to feel comfortable. And on your next inhale, you're going to slowly come up. And exhale down. Could just move a little lightly on the blocks. We're just going to stay here. And now with this next one, I should have put a disclaimer, but at this point, I trust if you're watching this class, you have great judgment on where you are comfortable and you're not forcing yourself to do things you're not comfortable doing. So if you know you are not great at balance, don't try to do this next pose or others to where you're not comfortable. So I say this because next we're going to inhale. We're just going to do a slight back bend. So make sure that you feel comfortable to be able to do a back bend on the block. If you feel like you need to have face the wall, let's do that. If you feel like you need to be closer and face the wall, it's perfectly fine. It's going to inhale, breathe into our stomachs, and slowly, once you hit that, just bend backwards. Putting our heels into the ground, pressing our hips forward, bring our head back, shoulders back, and try to breathe regularly, nice and slow. Yoga blocks here are helping us engage our heels more for a deeper lower back stretch and forcing you to bring your chest up and back. And when you're ready, on the inhale, come up, and exhale, relax. Come off the box and shake it out. Good, good. How are you feeling? Might feel a little more open than usual, might feel a little sore. Take your time, take your time. So next we're just going to move our yoga blocks to the side, and we're going to come to the wall. So what we're going to do is we're going to have our feet about hip distance apart. And what you want to do is see where your arms line up directly to the wall without you having to lean forward or back. Is your arms are just straight against the wall. And then bring your feet to hip distance apart. And right here, just going to stand and just press your hands into the wall. Just press your hands into the wall. Try to keep a straight body and back, and breathe regularly. Just engaging our hands into the wall. Just getting some familiarity, there we go, with engaging. Because sometimes when we engage and press on the floor, we think we're engaging, but we're not pushing our hands into the ground. So just feel like you're really pushing your hands into the ground. And remember, engage your forearms so the eye to elbow should be pointing upwards since we're standing up. And when you're ready, you're just going to inhale. Exhale. If you got to bring your feet back a little, go ahead to readjust. And you're just going to make a half forward fold. Try to make a perfect 90-degree angle. If you have to readjust your hands, it's okay. You want to keep them straight. Just want to have them leveled. And just try to have a perfect 90-degree angle. I hope mine is perfect. If it is, I should be pressing against the wall. My heels are into the ground. My hips are coming forward but still going back. And my chest is up. And I'm just going to breathe regularly. Try to not have your head all the way down here. Try to keep it up between your hands, like parallel. And breathe regularly. And this is forcing you just to engage your whole body in a 90-degree angle. Be aware of the sensations you are feeling and breathe. If you have to bend your knees, that is perfectly fine. And when you're ready, you're going to just inhale, come up slowly, readjust yourself back into that straight arm position. And inhale, arms release, exhale, arms down, shake it out. Go walk along your mat. Good. How are you feeling? Good? Good. All right. So I did say yoga blocks definitely help with flexibility and strength. Balance is also another thing that they help you with. So maybe you feel like your balance is top notch. You can do one leg balances perfectly, evenly fine. Even with your eyes closed, you feel amazing. But can you do it on a block or any type of higher platform? This reinforces you to feel more comfortable and refine your balancement. So you can use a wall if you feel like you're not there yet or not feeling comfortable. But I'll definitely say to be able to do this, you don't have to feel comfortable balancing, because this will also help you feel comfortable. But if you're not feeling comfortable of not being away from the wall, please use a wall while you do this exercise, okay? There's nothing wrong with using a wall. We're getting our body used to these positions and engagements. So when you remove the props, your body gets used to it, okay? So So you always want to practice the engagement correctly and in alignment, because once you remove the props, now you're magically doing these things on your own, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take one yoga block, place the other one to the side. We're gonna start with our left leg. We're gonna come onto the yoga block, bend our knee just a little bit, have our right leg directly next to the block. And when you're ready, you're gonna place your hands on your hips. And on the inhale, you're gonna start slowly. Just gonna inhale, straighten your leg, and just come onto your tippy toes on your right foot. And make sure you're engaging this foot is straight, pressing into the block. Your tippy toes is pressing directly into the ground, and just breathe regularly. And then now on your exhale, you're just gonna flip to your heel. You could bend your knee to get to your heel. And when you're ready, you're just gonna your heel might raise off the ground. Just try to get your heel to come to the ground as much as possible while keeping this leg straight, okay? And breathe regularly. So try to bring that heel to the ground while keeping this leg straight, and breathe regularly. And exhale down, okay? And now we're just gonna inhale. We're just gonna bring the right foot parallel to the block, so it's like it's hovering. So on an inhale, we're just gonna bring and raise our foot parallel and just hold it, keeping this leg straight to balance, and breathe regularly. And exhale down. Shake it out. Just gonna keep it nice and simple for now. I'm going to probably do it in future videos, but definitely can come on one leg. And if you're comfortable, bring your knee to your chest. You could do your dancer's pose. You could do your warrior 3. Different things. But we're just gonna work on the basics today of getting comfortable with the props. I know I gave that whole speech earlier, like, I thought we were gonna do something dangerous. Comes to yoga, I'm not here with you, so I just want to make sure I give every single disclaimer. Yoga can be as peaceful and zen as you want it to be, but if you're not respectful, it will make you say that stuff is garbage and you hate it. It doesn't work. I've been there, trust me. All right, when you're ready, you're gonna go to the other leg. And when you're ready, hands on hips. Inhale, come onto your tippy toe on the left foot, straighten the right leg. Ooh, there we go. Pressing the toes, heels on the block, and breathe regularly. Make sure that back is straight, chest is straight in, not out, in or out. Breathing regularly. And on your exhale, you're just gonna flip it. Try to get that heel down as much as possible. Same thing, try to keep the body and legs straight and breathe regularly. And on your inhale, we're just gonna make this left foot parallel like it's on the block. And just breathe regularly, keeping the body straight. And breathe. And exhale down. Shake it out. How you feeling? Good? Perfect. All right. I'm gonna go right into this one. I'm actually gonna face this way, away from the wall, so I have some more space to work with. Sorry for blowing into the mic. I had to get some stuff off my mat. Ugh. All right. So what we're going to do next is we're gonna do chaturangas with yoga blocks. Go. Let's see how I feel. All right, so we're gonna start with the arm variation first, because I feel like a lot of people feel like their chaturangas are weak because of their arms. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna align your body on the mat like you would do a chaturanga. Gonna place your blocks shoulder width apart, and then once you think you're ready, you're just gonna come into a high plank off of your blocks to just line your body up. Just get a nice line. Come back down onto your knees. And now you're just gonna place your arms to the outsides of your blocks. Bring your shoulders down, like you're literally doing your chaturanga. And depending on where you are, if you feel like this is where you are today, it's totally fine. Good to sit here and breathe. But if you want to definitely try to get the full experience, you good to straighten your legs, hips up on your tippy toes, and pressing your palms down into the floor, and just breathe. And then you'll get the full body stretch of a chaturanga while engaging. And on your exhale, you're gonna come down into your knees if you had your legs straight. And if your knees is on the floor, you're just gonna exhale. And now we're just gonna inhale, come up. And I could show you one more. We're just gonna bring our blocks down to our legs to where our thighs are parallel, how you can see. And then same thing, gonna come to your high plank. And then come slowly down into your chaturanga. Your thighs should be on the yoga block, keeping that upper back straight, toes up. And same thing, pressing into the ground and holding. And breathe regularly. And on your exhale, on your inhale, you're just gonna come up, come back onto your knees, and you come to seated meditative, and just catch your breath, relax. And just close your eyes if you want to, feel the sensations and just sit with it. How are you feeling at this moment? Good? Good. All right. So we're going to do about 2 more asanas. I'm going to have more series on props and how to use them to help, work them into your flow. I honestly use props almost every day on my flow. I'll just flow regularly, and if I feel like I need to add props, I'll just do it right into it. I pretty much both are together almost every day. All right, so now we're going to come into our cat-cow using our yoga blocks. Place our blocks directly under our hands. For this cat-cow, we're going to have our toes and feet directly flat onto the mat. Like, damn, his feet are dry. Sorry. Winter. All right. So what you're going to do is literally just do cat-cow, making sure you're pressing your palms into the block to reinforce that engagement and get a deeper stretch. And inhale, come up, curve your back. You're engaging. Exhale. The cow position, hump on your back. Turn the cat like R. I don't know. I honestly still get this confused. Inhale, arc it back. And exhale. Make sure you're engaging. You should feel a deeper cat-cow stretch than usual. Last round, inhale. And exhale. Good, relax. All right, I'm gonna ask you to place your yoga blocks to the side. And for our final pose, we're gonna come facing the wall, feet. So in the seated position. And we're just gonna slowly inch up to the wall. and place our legs up against the wall for our legs up against the wall pose. Literally, that's the English translation. You can Google it. It says legs up the wall. Some of these translations be having me weak. Oh, all right, there we go. Sorry, I could have showed you a much easier way to do that. Well, I was already on the path and decision. I had to fight that way to look so uncomfortable getting to the wall. But trust me, you can literally just come to the wall like this and just put your legs up. I just had to do it. All right, and then you're gonna make sure your glutes are pressing against the wall, lower back on the floor. You're extending your toes. Yeah, we're gonna extend our toes for this one. And just breathe regularly. Heels against the wall. When you're ready, you can open your legs for a wide leg against the wall pose. And just hold and breathe. Sorry, I've opened up the wall, so don't mind my left leg, but you can extend your toes pointing. Same thing, glutes on the wall, back on the floor. Place your hands at your side or between your legs, whatever's comfortable for you. Put on my chest and just breathe. And when you're ready, when you inhale, you're gonna bring your legs back together. And when you exhale, you're gonna come bend your legs slowly to the right to bring your feet down. And we're just gonna go directly slide into our Shavasana. And for today's Shavasana, I just want you to think about any time of the year that you honestly felt happy. And just sit and breathe with that memory. If you already have your own thing, you can ignore me and do what you gotta do. Just breathe and enjoy. ready, you're gonna start to slowly wiggle your toes and your fingers. Slowly move your limbs. Roll over to your left side when you're ready. So fetus position. And when you're ready, you could keep your eyes closed. Come into a seated meditative position facing me. Oh. Don't mind me. I got too caught up in my own exercise. Life is good, bro. Life is good. I'm gonna work on our yogic breathing. Hands in Chin Mudra. When you're ready, inhale, come into your stomach. Slowly into your chest, into your throat. Exhale, come into your throat, out of your chest, out of your stomach. One more time, inhale deeply, coming into your stomach, into your chest, into your throat. And exhale. One more time. Inhale deeply as possible, coming into your stomach, into your chest, into your throat. And exhale. Start from your throat, out of your chest, out of your stomach. Bring our hands into Namaste. I'm going to end the class with 3 Oms and 1 Shanti. Inhale. Inhale. Last time, breathing as deeply as possible. Shanti. And rub your palms together. Got a bunch of sweat on my palms. Rub your palms together. And slowly massage your face. Slowly massage your face. Gotta edit that out. Lo siento. And cup your eyes. And when you're ready, look up, open your eyes, and welcome back. Namaste. Thank you once again. Oh, excuse me. You saw me crying on the stream. exercise is about. I know 2020 has been maybe a hard year for a lot of people, but it's good to be here, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to get some more prop stuff in. Definitely want to show people like, because people like ask me how I get into like a lot of advanced poses. It's literally yoga blocks, using the wall, using my bed, everything to help me get my body open and stronger. Um, so if there's anything you would like to see what to do at yoga blocks, just comment and let me know. Send me a message. And yeah, thank you once again for coming. Namaste. Till next time.